and welcome back to Key's Kitchen. So if you read the description, you know that today we are making chicken gyros or gyros. Listen, I really don't know how to pronounce it. I've asked people who are literally from that area and they told me, girl, it don't matter. So we making some chicken gyros, y'all. That's how I say it. So I'm just gonna go through my ingredients and we're gonna get right into it. So for our chicken gyros, we have some pita bread, we have cucumbers, we have a red onion, tomato for our Greek sauce, our tzatziki sauce, that's what it's called. I have some french fries that I'm gonna make on the side, some mixing bowls. In this big bowl I have my chicken thrown out and some vinegar and some lemon juice, making sure it's real nice and clean because I can't eat no dirty chicken. Also we have some lemon juice. You'll need white wine vinegar, olive oil, pepper, oregano, paprika, salt, cayenne pepper, dill weed, and then I also have added these two seasonings. So this is my blackened Zatarain season and my Cajun seasoning from Penzies. And so my friend Jilly actually made chicken gyros, but she made them Cajun, and I was like, that sounds real good. So when I make mine, I already have a recipe out, but I'm just going to add some Cajun seasoning to it. So if you want to do that, you go ahead and do that. If you want to make you some lemon pepper gyros, you make you some lemon pepper gyros. You want to make you some honey garlic gyros, girl, you do what you want. It's your gyro, you have it how you want. But I'm gonna do Cajun today, so I added these two seasonings. I also have some mixed garlic. You will need a grater for your tzatziki sauce. If you don't have one, I'm sure you could try to cut it up in smaller pieces, but a grater is really helpful. I have a measuring cup, some mixing bowls, and me, and of course my recipe is on my phone. So we're gonna get right into it. You do, if you can, want to prep this chicken the night before. You don't have to. I'm not going to, obviously. As you can see, I'm gonna eat this in a few hours, but you do want it to marinate at the least 30 minutes before you use it. If you can do an hour, I would highly encourage you to. I'm probably going to try to do an hour, and in between I'll be making my tzatziki sauce and my Greek salad. So let's get to it. All right, so to start us off, I'm going to start with seasoning my chicken. So I've already taken the liberty to dry my chicken off, and I also cut a lot of the fat off camera. Chicken thighs do tend to house like a lot of fat. Like if you think about your own thighs, I'm not saying you fat, but like your thighs tend to like latch onto fat versus like a chicken leg or like your leg, it don't have as much fat. So just a little fun fact. LOL. So yeah, I'll just drizzle this with a little bit of olive oil, and then just, you know what I'm saying, I like to drizzle my chicken with olive oil before I season it because it just helps the seasoning stick better. So this is paprika, and I'm just eyeballing it, honestly. Now if you don't like it spicy like me, don't do too much with the Cajun seasoning. If you like it spicy, do too much. I literally can smell it already. Like, y'all see this? This whole bowl red, like season. And if you have a glove, you can use it. If you don't, you can use a spatula or something and mix it around, or you can just use your hand. I'm just using a glove because I want to be extra. You know what I'm saying? New year, new extraness. So yeah, just mix it all up. Alright, so I mixed it all up. Here's my chicken. As you can see, it's seasoned everywhere, okay? Everything got some seasoning on it, baby. So that's how we want it to look. And I'm gonna do just a little bit more salt. And like I probably said in previous videos, salt really does enhance the flavor. So if I use all these seasonings but no salt, your food is going to taste pretty bland because the salt is really bringing out. It's like, it's like that. I don't know how else to describe it, but that's what it is. So I'm gonna take my glove off. And then this is where your Greek yogurt comes into play. So I don't think I said this in the first clip, but y'all need Greek yogurt for this recipe, especially if you're gonna make the tzatziki sauce. Like, you literally need Greek yogurt. But in this recipe, I use a few tablespoons of Greek yogurt in this. So you put some yogurt, you put a little bit of garlic, some white wine vinegar, lemon juice, extra olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, that's right here. So you put all this in a bowl and then you mix it together. So I'm gonna do that. Just watch me. Okay, so I added in my my white wine vinegar, my minced garlic, my lemon juice, olive oil, and now I'm going to mix this all up. If you want, you can make the marinade first and then put the chicken in the marinade, or you can season the chicken and just put it all in there. So I just put it all in here. It's probably easier to do the marinade first and then put the chicken in the marinade, but I mean, we're already here. So here we are. My marinade, it is liquidy because you're putting in lemon juice, you're putting in white wine vinegar, and the Greek yogurt. So the Greek yogurt is more chunky, but then the liquids help like thin it out. So it is very like, it's kind of like a water consistency. So this is what it should look like. It's dripping everywhere, LOL. So yeah, it smells amazing. I can't wait to eat this. So yeah, can't wait. So I'm gonna take this well off for real this time and not use it anymore. And then I'm going to seal this up and I'll let this marinate for about an hour or so, and then I'll come back, cook it up. My tzatziki sauce will be done, my Greek salad will be done, and I'll go make those in the next clip. So see y'all. Okay, so boom, I'm going to start with my Greek salad, and then I'm going to do my tzatziki sauce because the tzatziki sauce takes a little bit more work, so I just want to get the salad out the way. So literally for the salad, all you need is a red onion, cucumber, tomato, salt, pepper, and some dill weed or parsley if you have it. Either one will work. When I first made this recipe, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't had no dill weed, only had parsley, so I think I used parsley, a little bit of pickle juice. It's a little ghetto, but I got dill weed now. So start off, I'm just gonna sparsely like peel my cucumber. I'm not gonna peel it all the way, but just a little bit. I don't want all the skin on it. And I'm not going to use this whole thing because I'm halving my recipe. When I first made this recipe, I was feeding like 2 people. Right now I'm only feeding 1 person. That's me. First of all, this cucumber smells really good. That's a torch. So yeah, I'm gonna do about half of this cucumber, and you're literally just dicing up everything. It's so easy. You're dicing up everything and mixing it in this bowl with the salt and pepper, and that is your Greek salad. Now if you want to, if you had like feta cheese, olives, some bell peppers, you can add those, but I'm not doing all that. So I'm gonna take about half of this cucumber, and then I'm gonna dice it, and then I'm gonna dice my tomato and my onion. Fun fact, when I first like made this recipe, I was on the way home from Maryland. So if you don't know already, I'm a DMV shawty, PG princess, all the things. And so I was on my way home from Maryland, and I live currently like in Nashville-ish, Tennessee. And so here, if you haven't heard, like the food is really not that good. Like most people, when they know I live in Tennessee, they be like, oh, the barbecue, I bet the barbecue is so good. And what they fail to realize is like, I live close to Nashville. Okay, I'm not close to Memphis. Memphis is where the barbecue at, and that's where we at. But in Nashville, it's a little bit more diverse, and there's not a lot of barbecue stuff here. They're known for hot chicken. I don't want no hot chicken. Okay, so I wasn't very happy with like the food choices that I had, and like there was a couple like Mediterranean spots near me, but sometimes they be like disappointing. Sometimes the chicken be dry, or the rice don't be really seasoned and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, after my 10+ hour drive from Maryland to Tennessee, this young lady right here that you're looking at went to Kroger, okay, because we have Krogers here. Went to Kroger and got ingredients for a gyro. And I don't encourage this, but I was like Googling like gyro recipes while I was in the car and like watching YouTube videos to see what people do. And I just was like, after a while I was like, okay, I'm gonna just get a bunch of things that I'm hearing folks doing, and I'm gonna just make it work. So there wasn't like one recipe I used. That's how I create recipes. Like I kind of look at my options, and based off, again, what I know, what I have on hand, what I'm willing to eat, what I'm willing to experiment with, and how I know flavors work together, I kind of glean from those, and then I create my own recipe with my own measurements, with my own taste and everything like that. Because let's be honest, it's only but so many ways you can make cupcakes and brownies and all different types of things. So recipes are definitely going to overlap, but what makes it unique is like, it's you, it's how you thought about it, how you conceived it, what you pair with it, the heart behind when you was making it. Like, all these things make your recipe different. So don't feel like, oh well, I didn't make it, so it's not really, I didn't make the recipe. So it's like, bruh, you made it. When people make my recipes, they're like, oh my gosh, yes, you made this. And I'm like, no, you made this, because I'm sure you didn't do exactly what I told you to do. So this is yours. Like, you made this, and just in case it's nasty, you it's like, nah. But yeah, so don't feel like whatever. So yeah, that's how I came up with the gyro recipe, because I really do like gyros. And there's this place in Maryland, don't clown me, but it's in Waldorf, and it's called I don't even know, I think it starts with the N, but it's in Waldorf. It's a pizza place, and they sell gyros and pizza. It's in like a little shopping center. I think there's like a Roy Rogers in it, and that pizza be so torch, and their gyros be so torch. So when I came here, obviously I'm expecting torch gyros, and them jokes was mid for real. So word to yourself, make the gyros yourself. Unless you in PG, then you can go buy some, you can go get some gyros somewhere else. But yeah, that's my gyro story. So I do like them, but they be dry at other places. I don't like that. I wish I would have bought some feta cheese, but it's chill, because I would have bought a whole thing of feta cheese and used it to eat gyros today and tomorrow, and then what? Exactly. So I'm glad I did it, but feta cheese do be hitting with the gyro. But the tzatziki sauce finna turn it up. Don't eat right that. It's finna turn me up. Okay. So my cucumber diced. Now I'm gonna dice my tomato. This is a Roma tomato, by the way. Okay, so tomatoes in there, cucumbers in there. If you want to mix it up a little bit, you can. And then I'm also not going to use this entire red onion. So I'll probably only use like a little less than a third of it. So like if you were to cut this in 1, 2, like 1, 2 cuts, and it give you 3 portions. So like if I cut this again, 3 portions of the onion. So I'm only going to use like maybe a portion and a half of this. Now I wish they sold like smaller onions. I Walmart shop these groceries, so if it was up to me, I would have made sure I picked a small onion, but it wasn't up to me. So I'm not going to use all of this, probably like half of this, maybe. I'm not a big onion gal either. Like, I like vegetables when they kind of mix into other things, but eating them by themselves, I never really been that type of chick, you know what I'm saying? But I'll eat, like, say I make some chicken, right? And I do some bell peppers in it. Or like a pasta, like I make some Alfredo with some bell peppers in it. I would eat, like, I'm gonna eat those bell peppers. But like, if you just gave me some raw bell peppers and was like, here's a snack time, I'm gonna be like, for who? The rabbit? Like, do you have a rabbit here? Not saying you a rabbit if you eat raw vegetables. Just me personally, I'm gonna be looking for a rabbit if you ask me to eat. Like, I don't like raw broccoli. I don't like raw snap peas. I don't like raw stuff. But I do like carrots and cucumbers. That's probably the only 2 vegetables I eat raw. Carrots and cucumbers. So yeah, we're gonna add that into our bowl. I got a secret career as a singer, y'all. Into our bowl, we're gonna add that. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna just add some salt and pepper. And then we're gonna add this dill. I don't think listen, I never even used this before. Literally, I be at Walmart or like just stores in general looking at seasonings, and I be remembering how I didn't have that seasoning one time, and I be like, ooh, let me get that in case I ever need it again. So yeah, we're gonna add some dill. Let me see. It smells like if you ever ate, let me get a spoon. If you've ever eaten like pickled flavored chips or something like that, it smells like that, which makes sense that you would just sprinkle dill or something. Yeah, so okay, so we're gonna mix this up. And as you mix it up, if you feel like I want more tomato, or I want more onion, or I want more cucumber, I don't know, you could do that. But for me, as for me and my house, I'm not gonna mess up the word. It says, as for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord. So we're gonna do that too. But as for me and my kitchen, we gonna eat this salad just like this. So I feel like there's a good mix of all the vegetables in there. I possibly could add some more onion in here, but like I said, I'm not really a big onion girl, so I don't really know. I'm gonna taste this though, even though I just told y'all how I don't be eating raw vegetables. But when I eat this on the gyro, it's like I'm basically eating it, so why not just eat it now? You know what I'm saying? Let me try to get an onion on here too. I'm trying. That's good though. That's good. Real good, baby. Okay, I like that. That red onion is got a little kick to it. I don't know. Y'all know I don't be doing spicy stuff like that. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge, clean up, and then we're gonna make our tzatziki sauce. All right, so now we are about to make our tzatziki sauce. So tzatziki sauce is not complicated, but it does take a little bit more work. So I'm going to show you all how I make the tzatziki sauce. So first you want to start with about half a cucumber. My original recipe does have a whole cucumber, but because I'm halving this recipe, I'm using half a cucumber. And what you want to do is peel this all the way. So as you see, this is the other half of that cucumber that I had. So you want to peel this one all the way. And I will be looking at my recipe the whole time because I want to make sure I get this right, because it came out really well last time. So I want to make sure I do the same thing. Okay, so after you have peeled your cucumber, you want to cut it in half, and you want to take out all the seeds that's in the middle. So you can use a spoon. I have this ice cream scooper. It has this like little ridge on the end, so I use that. And I just pull it down. Okay, so now I have my peeled and seedless cucumber. So then I'm going to take this bowl, and I have my box grater. You want to take the side with the largest holes, and I'm just going to put this over my bowl, and then we're just going to grate our cucumber. So my cucumber is grated. I'm just getting all the extras. And if you want, like, whatever's left over from you grating, like, go ahead, snack on that. You know what I'm saying? While your chicken marinating for its hour. And then you also going to want this sauce to not this sauce. Well, yeah, it is a sauce. This tzatziki sauce to sit for about 30 minutes to let the flavors, like, do what they got to do. So if you like, you know what, Kashara, I don't have all this time. I'm gonna just make all this the night before. Go ahead and make your sauce the night before too. So I have all my cucumber gratings here, and so then what I'm going to do is add a little bit of salt to this. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to this, and what that is going to do is help drain the liquid out of the cucumber. And then I have this cheesecloth here, and I'm going to drain the cucumber using this cloth to get all the liquid out, and then I'm gonna add it to my sauce. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt. You can mix that around, and you're gonna see, like, you're gonna let this sit for like 10 minutes, and then you're gonna see, like, it's gonna be like, wait, where did all that water come from? because that salt is going to help drain it out. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna sit this to the side, and then I'm gonna mix my ingredients for the other part of this. So, ooh, this is not a paper towel, y'all. But you can also use a paper towel if you don't have a cheesecloth. Like I didn't have a cheesecloth when I first did this recipe. At least I don't think I did. So I'm pretty sure I used a paper towel, and I put it in the paper towel, and I like drain and I squeeze it like that. Or if you have like something mesh that's in your kitchen, don't go out there and get your little mesh bodysuit and try to drain your cucumber. I mean, you can if you washed it. That's your kitchen, your business. Your kitchen, your business. I'm not endorsing that. But yeah. So next for our sauce, looking at my recipe, we are going to, in a separate bowl, mix together our 1 cup of Greek yogurt. Like I said, I did half this recipe. So if you want the full recipe, look at the card, but I'm halving this. Greek yogurt, my lemon juice, cayenne pepper, salt, pepper, minced garlic, and olive oil. So we're gonna start with her. Put it in a bowl. Make sure you get, you know what I'm saying, no yogurt left behind, babes. Okay. Then we are gonna do some cayenne pepper. You do about half a teaspoon. Some salt and some pepper. Give it some flavor. Then I'm gonna do about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. You can measure all this. You should, but I'm not measuring. About 1 teaspoon of olive oil. And then you want to do about 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. I mean 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Which is a good amount of minced garlic. Okay, and then you want to mix this all together. Mix it all together. And then you can taste it. If you feel like you need to add more salt, more cayenne pepper, etc. And then when your cucumber is ready, you will drain it and then add it to it. Alright, so I'm back and our cucumbers have finished doing what they need to do. So even like as you see as I tilt this, well you probably can't see, but as I'm tilting this, like there's lots of liquid in here. So what I'm going to do is take my cheesecloth, spread it out some, and I'm gonna place it over my bowl. And then I'm gonna take my cucumber and I'm gonna just put it all in here, like, yeah. Put it all in there. Missed a piece. Okay. And then I'm gonna take my cheesecloth, and you're just gonna squeeze it, and you're gonna see how much liquid comes out of this. Like what? Like, so you want to get as much liquid as you can out. Take what's left over, and literally, as you see, it's like a little lump cucumber, and you just put it in your sauce that you've already mixed together. If there's any stuck, you can get some of that. And then you want to mix it in to your sauce. And by you taking the time to like get the salt out, I mean add the salt to get that water out, it's going to make sure your sauce isn't like super liquidy. So if you try to make this and you skip that step, because you want your sauce to marinate some for the flavors to come out, you might notice that it gets super liquidy because all that liquid that was held up in the cucumber is now draining out. Because there's salt in the recipe, there's lemon juice in here, a lot of stuff to drain that water out. So mix it up real good. I also added a little Cajun seasoning to this off camera because we making the Cajun gyro, so why not do Cajun seasoning? Yeah. So did that, and then you want to taste it. good. I like it. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more salt to it. Maybe, I don't really know, because the chicken's gonna have salt, so it's not super necessary, but we'll see. But other than that, this sauce is ready to go. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge, let it marinate while we start to cook our chicken, because in about 7 minutes it's gonna have been an hour. So see y'all in a little. All right, y'all, so it's time to cook my chicken. And if you've seen some of my videos, then you know I just got this new little single burner. This is my first time using it. It's a little smoky. We hoping for the best though. So I had it on 5, and then I realized I'm probably doing too much, so I moved it to 4, and then I was like, that's still probably too much. So now it's on 3. As you can see, it's a little red, but we praise God. Red for the blood of Jesus. So I'm gonna add some olive oil to my pan, because you want your pan to get hot before you just add food to it. Move that around. Y'all, maybe I should have used this before I came on camera. I don't know, baby. We gonna see. Can y'all even see the smoke? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take a piece of chicken. It's been marinated. Now again, if you want, marinate this like overnight, a few hours. Marinate, you know, prepare it in the morning, marinate it while you're at work, come home, cook it, whatever you want to do. Honestly, I woke up late this morning, so I didn't even have time to throw my meat the way I wanted to. But don't be like me, be like Jesus. Okay, y'all, I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. I'm gonna turn the heat down. Okay. I'm gonna turn it down. Like, I put it on 1, y'all, because I don't know, that was like it's a little smoky. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these smoke detectors go off, Lord. Yeah, I put it on 1. I'm still learning it, you know what I'm saying? I just got it. Let me put this other little piece of chicken in here. Okay. Alright, this last one getting 1 last soak in the juice before I put it in the pan. There you go. So I did 3 pieces of meat because it's only me, myself, but that's not all I got in. I got Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, the Holy Spirit, and God the Father. I wonder if I should, no, I'm not going to pour none of this juice on here because I don't want it to do too much and embarrass me. So I think 1 is a little too low, so I'm going to turn it to 2. But y'all, that 3 and 4, I was like, can't have my kitchen blow up on camera. Let's get out. So I do have my little thermometer. I got this off of Amazon. It's a meat thermometer. If you don't have one, I recommend you get one. Yes, you can just cook the meat and hope that it comes out right, but why hope when I could know? You know what I'm saying? Why hope I get to heaven when I could know? By confessing Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior today and repenting today, okay? So same with this meat thermometer. Why guess, oh, girl, it's white, and then somebody got salmonella, or I was about to say pico de gallo, they got E. coli or something. I don't know. Okay, now the heat sounds too low, so I'm gonna turn it back to 3. I'm figuring this out, y'all. We figuring it out together. So while I figure this out, hi. If you want, you can also air fry this. I probably should have did that. But I like the little sear that you get when you cook something on a pan like this. So we're gonna see. I put it on 3. The sound a little low. Maybe I should move it back to 4. I'ma just, is it on? Shoot. Okay, it's on. I'ma just wait, you know what I'm saying? Those who wait on the Lord, they will renew their strength. So I'm gonna wait. guys. So I finally finished cooking my meat. I went ahead and chopped it up, made sure it was cooked all the way through, got a nice little crisp on it. Love that for me. And then I have here my Greek salad, my tzatziki sauce, and I went ahead and threw my pita bread in the air fryer for like a minute or so to get it nice and warm for me when I eat my gyro. I'm so excited, literally, like, y'all, I love gyros. So this is gonna be torched, these little Cajun gyros that I made. So for assembly, you literally just take some of your meat, put it in there. Then you want to get your salad, put your salad on top, and then you want to go in with your sauce. Yes. Oh my, this is going to be so good. And then you have your gyro. So some people can buy like the pita breads with the pockets. That's cool if you want to do that. If you want to spend a little extra dollars on that, that's up to you. None of my business. But I just put mine in the middle. I kind of fold it kind of like a taco, or you can wrap it up like that. Like that, whatever you want to do. Shout out Tabitha Brown. It doesn't matter to me, but I'm gonna go ahead and taste this, y'all. Okay, this side is a little spilling out a little bit. I don't know about that. Okay, let me see. This is magnificent. Wow. That's really good. For my next bite, I'm gonna add some more tzatziki sauce on there, but there's like a light hint of spice because of the Cajun, but that's perfect for me because I don't really like Cajun stuff like that. Like, I don't like it too spicy, but this right here hit. So if you got the time, make you some of these Cajun chicken gyros. Okay, thank y'all so much for tuning into Key's Kitchen. If you haven't, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, make my recipes, all the things. And I got me these little french fries on the side, so I'm finna tear it up. All right, bye y'all. There we go, we cooking. I love it. That's all I know. Okay, we cooking now.